In this presentation, we're going to look at conditional probabilities. It's a quick worked example with a financial insurance actuarial type theme. An insurance company calculates car insurance premiums based on the age of the policyholder. So the policyholders are categorized according to three age groups. Group A, which is young drivers younger than 22 years old. Group B, drivers between 22 and 33, and Group C, which is drivers older than 33. And just for the sake of clarity, a driver can be only in one of those groups. So a 22-year-old will be in Group B, and a 21-year-old who's coming up to his 22nd birthday will be in Group A. So there's three strictly defined categories there. Now, it's not, we could be more clear about it, but we'll just go to a very simple, straightforward question. The portfolio consists of 10% Group A policyholders, 38% Group B policyholders, and 52% Group C policyholders. Okay, now the probability of a claim in a 12-month period for any policyholder belonging to Group A, Group B, or Group C is 13%, 3%, and 2% respectively. Okay, so these are conditional probabilities here. Okay, so given that they correspond to a certain age group, that is the probability of a claim, or probability of a claim given that they're part of Group A, part of Group C, or part of Group D. So let's just take a moment there to get that clear in your head. This is a key piece of information here. Okay, so anyway, calculate the probability that a randomly chosen policyholder from this portfolio will claim in a 12-month period. And one of the company's policyholders has just made a claim. Calculate the probability that the policyholder is younger than 22 years old. Sorry, this sentence here is part of B. So that means that they're in Group A. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do here is, this is important here. Now, I'm going to sort of be very quick about it just for the sake of time. But at the top of your answer, you should actually specify which your events, a little notation for your events here, A, B, and C, and what they mean. Okay? That's very important. Okay? And let F be the event that the policyholder makes a claim. Obviously, I can't use C for claim because, you know, C is one of the age groups there. Okay? So just be clear about it. Sometimes you might have to sort of use a different letter because you just don't have enough letters. Okay? So, probability of F, okay, the probability that somebody makes a claim, okay. Now I'm just going to write in a little sentence here above this. So, there's a group of, let's just say we have a big file full of claims on our table, okay. And what we could do is look at the ages of each and sort of separate them into three piles. So the probability that they made a claim and they're part of Group A, age Group A. Then the probability that they made a claim and that they're part of age Groups B, and likewise age Group C. Okay? So essentially we have a claim, so just sort of visualize a big pile of paperwork on your table, and you separate it up into three files. Okay? So that you have, we would denote these files, or call these files F and A, F and B, and F and C. Okay. Now, using the conditional probability formula, what we can do is we can re-express this algebraically as this. And likewise, we can re-express this algebraically as this. So this is just reformatting this formula here. Okay. Probability of A and B. Now in this case it's the generic A and B. It's not the A and B age groups. This is just the generic formula here. Okay, it's not corresponding to the age groups. So essentially what I'm going to do here is just rewrite that as probability of B times the probability of A given B is equal to the probability of A and B. It's just a cross multiplication. Okay? And that's how we go from here to here. Now these are the pieces of information that we were given. Probability of F given A times the probability of A, probability of F given B times the probability of B, and probability of F given C times the probability of C. So it's actually very straightforward now. So essentially what we're doing here is using all the pieces of information we had. 0.13 times 0.1, 0.03 times 0.38, and 0.02 times 0.52. Let's just double check a second, see where all this is coming from. Just to be absolutely clear, those are the conditional probability formulas there, and those are the other ones, the probability of A, B, and C just there. Okay, so we were given all that information. So this is a little bit of calculator work, and we get an answer of 0.0348. So overall, there is a 3.48% claim of an insurance claim from this portfolio. Okay. Now the second question we're asked is calculate the probability that the policyholder is yet less than 22 years old. Okay, so that is wrong. That what I have written there. That is the probability that they are A given F. Okay. That's what we're asked for. What is the probability that they're in Group A given that they have made a claim? And that can be calculated as A and F divided by the probability of F. Okay? Now, essentially what we're using here is information that we've gathered above. So that's the first value there, 0.13 times 0.1. Okay? And then we're also using this here. So I can actually write it here because literally we're just picking out that term there and that term there. So I'll just keep going below. So that's 0.13 times 0.1 divided by 0.0348, and that should work out to be 0.374%. Okay? Sorry, 0.374, 37.4%. Okay? Which makes sense because even though we don't have a lot of Group A policyholders, a lot of them will make a claim. Okay. So that's it. We'll leave it there.